Hello everyone, Silver Contrail here. I'm back again, finally. After a long break, I got hit really hard on Thanksgiving with a bunch of stuff I needed to do, a lot of homework, a lot of other projects, and so I haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft. I also got a lot of new games, so that was slowing me down. I haven't been playing a lot of Destiny, but I did buy Recore, and I've been playing that. So, oh, and Pokemon. So those two things combined made me put off playing, but I did end up doing some base building. In fact, I did a lot of base building. I did a lot of advancements as far as the base goes and my technology here and my resources. So today is going to be a little bit of a recap of some of the stuff I've done and probably a little base building, I think. I think those would be the two things we're going to do. So I think last time we had to stop because I needed to get steel. So I went and I made steel. And it has nothing to do with anything in that room. By building this, where is it? Right here, this crude blast furnace, which is of course very similar to the blast furnace that we're used to in Railcraft, but it's a little cheaper from Immersive Engineering. I think they disabled, I'm pretty sure at this point they disabled the blast furnace from the other version. So the rest of this is pretty much all new. So this is new. I really like this floor pattern. I want to do this for the rest of the base. I think it looks really cool. I'll mix it up a little, you know. I want to turn this into like some kind of entryway tunnel, maybe like an arch somehow, maybe dig it out a little bit lower and then put arches in, because I think that looks nice. This is still doing its thing. I've got a pump down here that's working and pumping into this right now, but otherwise not a big deal. And of course we've got some power. This thing's actually using up power for once, and it's sending that along a system. So these are the actual edition's energy laser relays. So I had, and I still kind of have, you can see the vestiges of it, the remainder of it, these wood posts with wire relays, immersive engineering wiring, which is a very traditional form of literally stringing wires together. This is, of course, the only real way to draw power out of these water wheels, I believe. I don't think there's another way to get it out. And then it's getting pumped into this high voltage capacitor. And then we have, of course, the energy relay, which basically just relays the energy everywhere you see the lasers going. So that goes all the way over to here. So what we have here is the atomic reconstructor with a lens of the miner. So every time you put a stone block in front of this thing, I think I have some on me. Sweet. Okay, cool. What it will do is it will shoot a laser at it, and it will change the color of it, or it will change it into an ore, and then this auto breaker will break it. So if we do this right now, and then it'll fire again because I got it wired badly. So basically it does that. Okay, so that turned it into silver ore. We can find out what we're gonna get if we just do. Well, actually, we only have to move this because it'll go in the slot. Unless it's something new. Okay, so we just got some resonating ore from that. So this uses about 90,000 redstone flux per use. The atomic reconstructor itself holds 300,000, so that's about 3 shots of the laser. And then I'm drawing power in from over here, and I'm drawing power in from up here. And so all this power comes from these water wheels, which I think this one's still faster than the other ones, and I don't know why. I have to test it. In fact, it looks like that one's even slower. So all this power is getting wired, and we've got lots of free energy. So that's really nice. Eventually, I would like to be able to run this reconstructor full time, and that's kind of what I have set up today. So I'm back at full power right now, or so it looks like anyways. The rest of this machination here, this is all to automate the process. So if we build out, we can just set up a very simple clock. I should say very simple. This is a really annoyingly lengthy clock. Oh, I am 1 repeater short. That doesn't matter though. Okay, so make sure these are all set to max delay. Okay, so what this does is, of course, if you know anything about redstone, you probably know exactly what you're looking at, but I'll explain it anyways. maybe not this, but definitely this. So once this gets running, this will be a clock, and basically it'll just take a very long time to get to the end and come back around, and then interact with this T flip-flop. So this little redstone device is probably my favorite, like one of my favorite redstone devices, because what it does is it converts a pulse. So like you push a button, right? It converts a pulse to a toggle. So you hit if you send a redstone signal to this from like a button and you press a button, this will turn on, and it'll stay on until it gets another redstone signal. That's basically how a switch works, but with a switch you have to flip it back and forth. With a button, it's a little bit different. It's like if you try to open a door with a button, you only have so much time to get through it, but if you open a door with a T flip-flop or with a lever, you can open it and it stays open. So yeah, so basically we just need to get this thing to work, and I have to go grab a lever because I don't have any kind of redstone stuff on me. Okay. So we see that gets sent. The clock is working. Alright, so every time that clock pulses, it interacts with the piston here. So that makes the piston extend, comes around, piston retracts. So of course there's water flowing from behind, and then there's lava flowing in from the top. I don't think this is the ideal way to make it, but it's the way I have it set up. And all this really does is it just pushes stone into the way of this miner. And, well, into the lens of the miner, into the auto breaker. Now I still think this is just a little too fast, or I'm just not generating enough power, which is probably more likely, right? So I'm probably not generating enough power to sustain this thing for the entirety of the time that it needs to be sustained. Yeah, so I'm basically losing power overall. So what could change that? Well, a few things. Adding more of these water wheels would probably help my power production. I don't know how many of these things I can add before they start to lag my client at all. I know I'm getting some lag from having that clock over there. Maybe just that little bit is pretty laggy. I don't know if there's a setting for redstone. I think Optifine used to have a setting just for redstone. It's like particles. I mean, like you could run decreased particles, which isn't bad, but it does give me a little bit of kind of weird lag. And I don't know if it's client lag or not. It's not frame rate lag necessarily. I get pretty solid frames, but it just feels like it definitely feels like something's a little slow. I don't know. Anyways, that is that. We'll let that run for a little bit, see what it does. In the meantime, I want to start trying to build up the rest of the base. That's going to be a... Ooh, well, I fell down here. That's going to be a challenge. I don't know exactly how I want to do it quite yet. I've been thinking to myself, well, I'm probably going to leave the middle in here open-ish, so open air, and then build around this hill that I'm built into. This is probably going to be where all the power production is, at least for the water mills and such. So I probably can't build too far this way. That's fine. I don't really need to. This stuff all here, you know, all that stuff that we just messed with, that can all be moved. That doesn't need to be there permanently. This I like, and I wouldn't mind extending it as if it were a factory floor. I did build it up another level, and then I was going to carry it across to this side and see where that got us using stone bricks and the marble. I really like how the marble meshes with the stone bricks. I also really like the texture of this right here, which is the road brick or something. I think Mine Factory Reloaded, that's the first place I saw a texture like that. Used to have these road blocks that were really cool. And I think they even increase your movement speed when you stepped on them. So it would be... So for example, we would keep the pattern with the marble here. So we go stone brick, and then in each corner, or you know, in every other section. Oh, that's too many. Every other section, we just do the marble. So that'd be pretty cool looking. And we can see how the floor looks following that. And then we also have the... oh, whoa. There we go. We also have down here, which is the... I guess can be like an entrance or an exit. I'm kind of scared to put something like this here because I don't know if mobs will be able to get through. And I don't know if I like this overhang either. But I could... I could put a door here. A door here or even here. This will probably end up being a room too. Like, there'll be a staircase here. In that case, if I do something like that, I might take this staircase and push it over here and then make like a tunnel here instead, so you can walk from this room to this room. And it's already night because, of course, we only have 10-minute nights or something along those lines. Whatever it is, it's really short. I'll suffocate if I teleport there, so I better not do it. So there's a lot of stuff that's got to be moved around in the base, particularly this room. This room is a mess. Look at all the stuff in here. Like, what is even going on in here? So everything in here is probably going to get relocated at some point and get moved around. I would love to set up an ME system. I'm still getting quite a bit of lag. Let's see what this is at now. Oh wow, it still has full power. So then the question is, what does my power look like for the rest of the... So this has got full power. Wow. And then this is low. So that's interesting. It's like it's almost drawing from this. Well, maybe it's not drawing fast enough from this. These energy laser relays have limits on how much they can send. Maybe it's getting capped down the line or something. I'm not sure. That could definitely be the case. This whole, and that was my phone. This whole area here probably needs to be dug out. I'm not using these connectors anymore, so this can all go away. This tree, I'm sorry tree, but you are in the way, and I don't have my axe on me, but if I did, I would chop you down. Yeah, so I think that will get removed. Come here, tree. Goodbye, tree. Oh. Another project I have coming up, I've got to make an Enderman spawner. Let's see how that goes. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah, so this could be a way out. And then I think this staircase, it would be better suited if I pushed it to the left, so over here. And then, excuse me, and then make the right, sort of extend this wall so that it meets up. Are these different? Is this a different? Oh, it is different, isn't it? Well, shoot. And it's also not down there all the way. This wasn't like really meant to be a, you know, there's nothing really in here. In fact, there's just that. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with setting that up anyways. All these machines will probably go, I mean, most likely, probably right up in here. I mean, this seems like a good place to have a bunch of machines lined up against a wall. It kind of one of the build designs, or one of the, I don't know what I want to say here, one of the like pillars of design within modded Minecraft is always to have a room where you have machines pushed up against a wall. And in my opinion, that's always kind of ugly, but it's something you have to kind of live with. Because your factory is essentially a bunch of boxes laid up against a wall. Although I want to say it's immersive engineering that has some really cool structures in it. To be honest, I don't necessarily even need to move these. I mean, I probably will, because they're kind of in the way. But I probably don't even need to. Another point that's bugging me is I don't exactly know how much power this is producing. It's almost out. Like in terms of redstone flux, I don't know, because it's counted a little different. I would have to convert the numbers after seeing some, or after finding the numbers, really. So I had to go find the numbers first and then convert the numbers. Which I don't know what that power system converts to. It's been a long time since I've had to convert power systems. Not something I do very often. Especially now that redstone flux is pretty much everywhere. Okay. So then, yeah, so basically this. And then I'll probably put down some grass in some areas in the middle here, because I kind of had an idea to make this into a courtyard of sorts. So that might end up being what this becomes. And then I want to mix it up with another block type, but I'm not sure what fits with the rest of this. Maybe some... If I go black, I think it'll be too dark. Right? So if I put in, like... I really like abyssal stone. It's kind of hard to get, though, because we'd have to go find an ocean. And I gotta be honest, I don't know where one is. In fact, I haven't looked at this map in a while. I think this is still messed up. I don't actually think that's what's over there. Is this ocean? I don't know. I can't tell. It might be. There's ocean here. Oh, we could go explore those ships, couldn't we? It's the daytime. Alright, so maybe before we end this episode, let's go check out these ships. Am I geared up? I'm not gonna die, am I? My armor's a little low, but I think I'll be okay. Famous last words, right? We want the slingshot. Alright. Now where do we need to go? It's over here, so across. Okay, I think I know where we're going. And I can just hear my I can hear my fans in my computer just start stressing, like, hey, hang on a second. Don't render that all at once. Like, take your time. Walk through there. And I say to that, no. Ow. Okay. Maybe I should have set a waypoint. I kind of remember where I'm going. I've been here before. That's why it's on my map. I was looking for... Oh, yeah, I was looking for ice. And I had to go explore Britannia to figure out how to use... or how to make ice with ice flour or whatever it was. I've never used Britannia before. That was the first time I've ever used it. So that was a learning experience. And it was kind of okay. It was interesting. I know Direwolf's got a spotlight up recently. That's where I need to go. I think he had like a new spotlight up. He's got one for Action Editions that's up that I need to watch the rest of the way. There's the ship. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know if these guys are going to attack me or not. I do want to go raid the ship, though. Oh, whoa, that was weird. Okay, then. These guys aren't going to shoot me, are they? Oh, now they're engaged. Oh, boy. Hey, don't shoot me. I'll shoot you. I gotta put, like, power on this bow or something. So, there is a real chance that inside here is a spawner. In the case that there is, I plan to break it. Because we need spawner shards. Hello. Oh, you know what we could have done? Oh, we'll do this. Okay, next time. Next time we're here, we will bomb the other ship. Don't let me forget about that. There's nothing you can do to make me remember, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Oh, cool. Look at all this loot. Oh, coal and bones. Okay. TNT. Oh, man. Oh, next time. See that ship right there? we're going to war with that ship. That is a guardian out there. I don't know why there's a guardian there. For sure, for sure, for sure. Look forward to that. A birch boat. Interesting. Did you check this one? No, I didn't. Where's the loot? Where's the booty? I need the booty. There's a bunch of gold in here. That's not too bad. Watch, I'll come across like a captain or something, and he will just like one-shot me. That feels like a modded experience. Oh, he's got like a diamond sword. Oh, time to leave. Time to leave. Oh, I thought I could get out there. Oh, I'm okay, I'm okay. Whew. Where are these guys coming from? Gotcha. Okay, I think there's only one left. I'm not healing, as usual. Get up here on the plank. Oh, where am I? Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice. Sweet. Ooh, arrows. Which I don't need because this is an infinity bow. Well, it's supposed to be how you steer it. Something tells me... Oh, there's a dude up here. Nice. I've come to take your perch. Not your fish, but your perch. I don't see any extra loot caches. Just the ones that are on here. All right, cool. Yeah, next time we're gonna put these cannons to use. I got to do some experiments with TNT, and then we'll come back, and we will relive the glory days of faction wars when I used to I used to hit people's houses with fire charges and burn them down. Believe me, I was a menace. All right, thank you guys for watching, and until next time then.